Did you know that Australia has 27 million people, but more than 200 million rabbits? Yes, nearly 10 times more rabbits than humans. These rabbits have caused such massive destruction that the Australian government officially calls them a national ecological disaster. But while Australia is trying everything to control rabbits, China has done something completely opposite. For the past 30 years, China has been importing rabbits, more than 4 million of them, not for food and not for farming, but to carry out one of the strangest environmental experiments ever attempted inside the Kabuki Desert. And the results shocked the entire world. The desert that was eating China. When fertile land turns into desert, the process is called desertification. And one of the biggest victims of this process was the Kabuki Desert, China's 7th largest desert. There was a time when this desert was expanding by 500,000 acres every single year. That means 500,000 acres of green land were turning into lifeless sand. During the 1950s and 60s, China tried everything. Government projects, artificial barriers, thousands of workers planting trees. But no matter what they did, the desert kept expanding. Villages disappeared, farmland dried up. China was losing the battle. Until one day, a local businessman named Wang Wenbiao decided to change everything. Wang realized something unusual. Plants were dying because the sand was loose and constantly shifting. But if the sand could somehow be held in place, green life could return. And that's when the rabbit experiment began. China imported thousands and eventually millions of rabbits and released them into controlled zones of the desert. Not just for breeding, but because their droppings are extremely nutrient-rich, capable of transforming dry sand into fertile soil. At the same time, workers planted hardy desert shrubs that could survive with very little water. The rabbits ate the shrubs just enough to keep them trimmed. Their waste fertilized the sand, and slowly, the soil began to come alive again. Within a few years, green patches started appearing where only yellow sand existed before. The miracle that followed, by the early 2000s, something unbelievable happened. More than 1/3 of the Kabuki Desert had turned green. Satellite images shocked scientists. The area that was once expanding every year was now shrinking. Today, the Kabuki region is considered one of the world's most successful examples of reversing desertification. Forests, farms, and grasslands have returned to places that were once dead for centuries. And the strange hero behind it all? A tiny creature that Australia considers a menace, but China used as a tool for rebirth. The humble rabbit. Nature works in mysterious ways. The same species that destroys one nation can help rebuild another.